Do, 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 do. Do, do,
Or
do,
you
do,
could
do.
do the Bonnie
Do,
Tyler
do,
song
do,
too.
do, 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 do.
Which one?
No, you need a minute for that. We have to let Deja intro that one. You can't just throw it out there.
Oh, my bad. My B.
Anyway, she can. I'll allow it now. Welcome to Silence Brand Live.
Welcome to Silence Brand Live, where we're
Woo-woo.
Silence Brand
Who
and we're
who are you? Right off the bat, who
And we're
are you?
live.
I'm Dana. Hi. Hello.
And
Deja, hello.
I have this really long name tag today. If you're seeing me on a vertical screen, it's really long. My name is still just Ryan. That's not Ryan. Space, space, space. It can be. Um. Anyway, what are we talking
love
about today?
Ryan's.
What's going on? Who died?
Wow. Rip Bonnie Tyler. We love her. As a marketer, I have found that her music has been the base of some of my favorite commercials. So this is a huge L to the marketing community as well as the music community, in my opinion. But some of my faves have been, well, one recently was for Zevo. We love a brand that is all about getting rid of the bugs. So thanks to them.
And their products actually work really
You probably
well.
heard that song. Yeah,
I
exactly.
actually
It's
do
worth
like
it.
Zevo. I have their sprays. I have their fruit fly traps. They're great.
Yes. You probably heard this song too, by the way.
I think so.
Can I roll it? Can I roll it really quick?
Roll it.
Yeah, go
Rolling
ahead.
it.
Oh, in here, I just clean the house.
Yes, original song.
It's 5 times more attractive to flies. Working
So
20
yes,
You know,
to kill
we
9.
love this one.
it did kind of filter it out a little bit. I don't know if we did that correctly, but it's okay. I heard
Oh,
most of it.
well, fantastic.
So we lost an icon. And she was only, we were just talking about,
Yes.
she was only 75?
Yes.
That's not that
Yeah.
old.
And I think it's important to mention, if the audio wasn't coming through, that her two big songs were I Need a Hero
Mhm.
and then Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Right.
And like big 80s hits, obviously,
Which
but like now they've reached like the parody zone
didn't Total Eclipse
where
of the
Yeah.
Heart have like a Swiffer ad
I think there was
attached
a
to it?
Swiffer and there was another, the Fiber one for sure. I remember because it was
Yeah,
like,
I remember some very
how's it
iconic
go?
ads just with the same
Turn
song.
around every now and then I get a little bit hungry. And then that was just like the thing. And so I was telling you guys earlier that I feel like I
Yeah.
sing that song at least once a week. So it's still very much relevant.
She will
So
live
like I
on
said, big loss
forever. Forever.
oh,
in marketing
In marketing,
history.
in capitalism, she will be with us forever.
Yes.
I'm doing a little deeper Google in this moment, and
Yeah.
she has done so many more commercials than I realized.
Right.
Yeah.
It says she did a MasterCard promo in
Yes.
2010,
Yes.
holding out for a hero for Spectrum TV,
Mm-hmm.
Jaffa Cakes,
Ja-
Yeah, Jaffa
Word.
Cakes, I remember that.
yeah,
Huh.
Rocks and Honey. Oh wait, no, that was her promoting an album. Uh,
That's allowed.
but yeah, like, oh my God, good for her. Like, I love to see her
Yeah.
really securing the bag.
It kind of reminds me of like Paula Abdul. I don't know, like a
Pre-AI.
woman in
Get it.
music who played all of her cards
A
correctly.
womb. A real womb.
A wo-
Wait. Whim. Whim?
Women
Yeah,
in
there we go.
music, a whim. A woman on a whim.
No, I like this a lot. I mean, you know what? For the like show notes for the recap that happens after this, I'm maybe gonna make a bigger list of songs that she
Speaking
did
of
for.
big, am I allowed to go on to the next topic? That felt
Yeah,
like a good segue. Like, you read more in the
hey,
show
Yes,
notes.
let's hear
Now
it.
it's time to talk about Neil the Seal, who
Neil the
is a
Seal.
seal. I'm obsessed with Neil because I just like the way that Neil enters the news is just like, well, Neil's back. Like, so Neil exists in Tasmania. Is that in Australia? Which makes sense, by the way. Uh,
Isn't it? Are we gonna offend people? Isn't Tasmania its own thing?
hey,
I
I
went to
don't care.
public.
I'm kidding. I don't believe that people in Australia are real. in the area, the
No,
surrounding
it's
area. New Zealand,
like
Australia,
Australia.
the whole area, not real.
And Ohio.
Yeah, and it's over there on a map. And I know that because I absolutely passed middle school geography.
I just did a check. Tasmania is a state in Australia.
Okay, so you're being offended and I'm correct. No. But Neil the seal, you told me he's a type of seal? An elephant seal?
Elephant seal.
So yeah, naturally engaged in play fighting. Is there another elephant seal or is it just like Neil? Because he plays with Tasmania, as in like this is his map, this is his Fortnite map. I was scrolling TikTok the other day and a Neil the Seal live came up, but it wasn't like an official Neil the Seal because I need you to understand in Tasmania. You see that? You see the woman, you see the people over on the right side of the screen. Oh,
Sorry, my bad.
see people over the right, how they're just like they're doing this. That's what happens when Neil enters the city. Everyone just pulls out their phone and goes live on TikTok and they just watch. And Neil goes, and like gets himself going through the road. And then he decides, like, I hate this traffic sign. I'm about to body slam this traffic sign over and over and over until it's bent and flattened and on the ground. And they're all like,
But couldn't he like? Isn't it like a bison? Like in national parks, like you are not supposed to fuck with the bison.
Oh
like,
yeah, no, you don't want to touch with Neil the Seal, but I just think it's funny they just kind of like clearly zoom back out for me. Clearly in this instance, they are they're like, get out of here, Neil. Get back, go away, Neil. They don't do it when he's destroying things because I think that that's like natural community enrichment. And I would be out there watching Neil destroy things with his whole body too.
let me throw a TikTok on the screen really quick.
Yeah,
for-
I'm obsessed with Neil. Look at him. He's kind of beautiful too.
And one of them, we're reliably informed, is a pain in the neck.
He's back on the road, back wanting attention.
This is Neil, the southern elephant seal. Wide and weighing in at 600 kilograms, he's hard to miss, particularly if he parks himself at your front door.
Someone lives here, mate.
The surly sea beast.
I love him. I want to put him in my pocket, but I'd have to have a really, really.
You'd have to
big
have a
pocket.
600-pound pocket.
Yes.
But I love him, and I love that they just come with like, someone lives here, Neil.
They're too close to Neil.
That's all I've really got. Well, I mean, yeah, that's why I say like Tasmania is not a real place. Like they're deeply integrated with wildlife in a way that we would normally contain in a zoo, probably on this side of the world. They're in it over there. They're playing with Neil.
They're playing with Neil.
Speaking of playing with Neil, I went to VidCon.
Yeah, you did. How was it?
Okay, we've talked about it ad nauseum, and I've talked my shit. It was all right. It was okay. It was KidCon. They gave me eyebrow bleach, and you wouldn't know because I took a little eyeliner, or no, was this eyeliner? Yeah, and just kind of rubbed it into my eyebrows so that they would show up on my face because you're supposed to leave that mask on for 10 to 20 minutes. I left it on for 6 minutes and my eyebrows were gone. So I was pretty sure if I left it on any longer, they were going to burn off of my face. Yeah. If
Can
you
I
want
just
to
say in eyebrow news, when I was a teenager, I used to wax my eyebrows off at home, and I'm just so fortunate that they came back.
Oh,
That's
wow.
true. I
would-
feel like you are. I've never tried to remove
Glad
them,
everyone
but
still has brows.
well, I mean, we are in a bleaching moment. We are in a bleaching moment, and I did it myself. And like, it's it's really interesting. If you want to get a gauge on who pays close attention to you, do something like take your eyebrows off, bleach them, because you will quickly notice. I mean, hey, if you need an exercise in like, oh my God, I feel like everyone's watching me. I need to be reminded that they're not. Bleach your eyebrows. Because the only person that noticed is my next door neighbor.
I noticed.
Well, I told you.
I would have noticed had you not told me.
Okay. So she says. Wait,
When we have the
also,
next meeting,
so
you'll
she
know.
says news, allegedly, durian is popping the fuck off.
Allegedly.
Yes, Dana, tell us
in a
about
way
it.
that's so fascinating. I'm excited for Dana to tell us because it sounds like the only reason this is happening, and I'm gonna make a wager here, and I'll follow up after you tell me. Sounds like the only reason
Not a
this is
wager.
happening is that TikTok Shop has created a buffer between you and the smell of durian fruit. Go on,
Mm.
take us through this.
Okay. This is weird, and I am surprised that larger outlets haven't picked up on this.
It does feel like a
so I'm-
very small story right now, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's very strange to me. I will set this up by saying I think this is the precursor to like a wider adoption of durian fruit within maybe even Western culture, the same way
Absolutely.
that Dubai chocolate, like I'm calling it 2 years from now, this will be on a Baskin Robbins menu. Like it's gonna have to go through a lot of like destigmatizing, but all of that to say, let me get into this
You're
article.
saying this is a new Dubai Labubu
I
situation
mean,
potentially.
possibly. Okay, so I may have to just read parts of this because the statistics are so wild. So Thai durian sales soar as TikTok live commerce drives demand. So this is coming from an East Asian news outlet, but they're saying that a partnership between TikTok and Thailand's Department of International Trade, so pretty much they're like food commission the same way that we have in the States, drove a 10.6-fold increase in durian sales in TikTok Shop. So this is fueled by durian farmers doing live streams and then also partnering with creators to get the fruit to people directly. Uh, and then this is
Does
also
this
saying,
clarify the form of the fruit, like how it's being sold, or is that just kind of unclear?
oh, I think it's unclear, but we can go a little bit deeper in. So this is also saying that this increased the number of fruit buyers on TikTok Shop by 105% year over year. And it's
Because
like
who's buying fruit on TikTok Shop?
who's buying? Well, no, in the
Now
US,
everyone.
people are buying domestically. They're doing the like Kool-Aid pineapples. They're doing
Yeah.
Kool-Aid pineapples. I feel
I
like
mean,
there's
hell, I used to see like weed carts for sale on TikTok Shop before the merger or the purchase. So, but since the US purchase, everything's on TikTok Shop, except there was something that was banned recently, and I forget what it is. Oh, Val, what was banned on TikTok recently? You were just telling me about it. Pearl opening. Pearls out of clams, like the oysters, they would like
oh,
shuck them. They can't shuck them on live now. But we can smell
interesting.
rotting flesh fruit. No hate to the love of durian, but I did buy a durian product once at the store and I brought it home and all of my animals tried to bury it like poop. Because they rejected it. They did not like that. But it was just one form. So there's different forms of durian. You can get durian candy, you can get just straight up durian. Apparently just straight up durian is great,
It looks like
but it
it looks like
smells bad.
they're just selling straight up fruit
I'm
on TikTok.
fascinated by this. I'm fascinated by
It's
it. Like, why and why is it working? I don't know. Keep doing it. I'm watching.
TikTok partnered with an agricultural provider. I don't know, it's crazy.
It's giving like Amazon when Amazon um took over everything.
Yeah,
Like
like
TikTok
does
Shop is
everything need
no, and you
does
left me a
everything
note
need
and
to
I
be
want
on?
to be clear. The smell thing is just a stigma, a something that floats around it. It has a but the taste is different, right? It's got a powerful smell, but the taste is separate from the smell. Um Fascinating fruit, but I'm not trying to say it in a dissing on it way, but I do wonder how many people are buying it having no idea what they're about to bring into their house. Like there are hotels in places where durian grows where there's signs on the wall that are like, you cannot eat durian here.
No. Right, exactly.
So it fascinates me. I wonder how many people are buying this having no idea what they're about to get into.
Right.
But that such
Interesting.
is the nature of TikTok Shop. I've been seeing a lot of auction-based content lately where people are betting on the item on screen. And so there's no like info or facts about what they're buying. They're just like bidding and getting it. What?
Wait. I did this
I did
because
too.
I wanted to
I
know.
did too. And
I
I
did
spent
this
like $300 on TikTok Shop. It was really bad.
Wait, on
That's
one item
crazy.
or on multiple items?
Like so many items.
Okay, so I had more restraint apparently than you had on
Well,
this.
I started to get less for my dollar amount. So I was like, I waited till the auction was almost over and I knew exactly what was in the list at this point. And I got some big budget items toward the end. So I was like, okay, for the value I put in, I got something out. But what did you get?
Okay, wait, so what are you bidding? Okay, so I am a perfume girly. I love a perfume, and
Oh,
I
that
think
sounds fun on TikTok Shop.
yeah, so one of the things about, shopping for perfume, similar to durian, right, is you don't know what it smells like before you buy it.
Right.
And you just have
Fantastic.
some weird descriptions sometimes. Like sometimes people just
He's
say
a
like
blind
leather,
buyer.
sandalwood, and it doesn't totally like you don't
Yeah,
know
no,
what that's
that's
gonna be like.
No, for sure. And like
very
I
true.
frequent my Fragrantica, and I understand
Whoa.
a lot of like the notes that I think are popular, but taking it back to TikTok auctions. So the fragrances that were on the auctions weren't super like niche, they weren't super hard to get, but like I knew it was something that if I purchased it, I would probably like it, so it was a good test for it. And they start the auctions at $1, and then they typically stop the auctions around $30 because they aren't super high-end fragrances. They're a little bit
Do
smaller
they
than what you might.
stop them or do the auctions just end around them?
No, they stop the auctions.
Interesting. Okay. Sorry, that
Because
took me by that's interesting.
no, because if what I think would happen is if they let the auction continue, people are just smashing the like
Well, that's
button,
half the
right?
people in these auctions, yeah.
No, for real. They're trying to get, the best price on things, but then the actual product itself isn't worth more than probably $50,
Mhm.
because the ounces of the perfume are a little bit unclear. And then also it's a little bit hard to tell if you're getting authentic fragrances or not. So like I may be buying a dupe, and that's okay because I buy perfume samples and perfume dupes no matter what kind
You
of.
like your smell collections.
Yeah, I like smells. I don't really care. I'll buy a fragrance at Miniso. Like it's if I like it. And one of my faves right now is just Snoopy. Snoopy from
And you have no
Miniso. And
idea what that is. It's just the
I have no
Snoopy
idea.
scent.
I like it.
I
I
don't
like
think there's anything worse than the worst blind buy on auction I've seen as of late was this girl that bought a taxidermy, like life-size elephant, and everyone was like, "Where are you putting that?" She just bid and won, and she's like, "Oh, got an elephant. I have to put somewhere." So don't
No,
feel bad, Ryan.
I did
no
that.
returns.
I did that with an
Yeah.
IKEA shelf in college. There was this service that was like, "We'll drive to Utah and we'll get everything from IKEA because IKEA's not in Idaho." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll price this out. I won't pay for it because then they won't." Their whole thing was like, "If you don't pay the invoice, we're not picking it up." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not going to pay the invoice if I don't want this thing." They picked it up, so I had to buy a shelf. I had to buy like a $90 Kallax shelf, um, and I don't have it anymore. So, rip. I don't
Huh.
know. But TikTok
I
auctions.
have one more point on like
Yeah.
how weird the TikTok
Please
auctions
do,
were.
please
So
do.
I haven't received it yet, but I thought it was really interesting on the invoice that I received within TikTok. It doesn't say what the item is. It just says that it was an auction.
Yeah, that's what a
So
lot of like item on screen, and then you just kind of get it. No
right.
refunds, no returns.
So I'm not really sure what will show up because to be very honest, I do not recall which scent I purchased.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see what shows up.
So, well, you know what's fun is they do actually, if you go to your TikTok shop order, you will see a recording of the live from the moment that you purchased it so that you can go back and like look visually if you want. But there is just this element of like, I've seen this before. This is like drop shipping stuff, a lot of it. Like some of these are people selling Amazon returns out of a warehouse, and then they have one really good item and they bunched it in with a bunch of cheap items so that if they're getting $15 a bid, it evens out when the Apple MacBook goes for $50 because they're selling you AI translator headphones for $35 and they're worth $4. Anyway, that's just the enshittification of TikTok Shop, and it kind of relates to the enshittification of brand slop.
That's a
I don't like. I'm not trying to go in on anyone, but this topic is still bubbling through the stratosphere. Uh,
Yes. Okay, so I wrote a bit about uh the flag post. We're almost a week out from when this happened, so I feel like it's been an internet lifetime for us, but people are still talking about this moment.
well,
So
shit. At the speed we move now, this was a year ago.
no, for real. That's so true. So, in case you missed it, Friday of last week, this couple scaled the Empire State Building. They got engaged. They unfurled a flag that said, when the power of love beats the love of power, the world will know peace. So we have this like
Scroll just a little bit
Mess-
down.
message of resistance. Uh, and then within an hour, brands and creators alike had both hopped on this trend because they said that's a flag. And then they said, what, how can I put my message on that flag? And it happened really, really fast. It was like disgustingly fast almost.
It was so
And
fast that the Empire State Building, by the time they posted it, all they had to say in their response to it was like, "Oh, did something happen today?" Like their response was like, "Oh, did something happen? I couldn't tell."
yeah, it was really strange. And so I put together this piece and posted it to both Substack and LinkedIn. That was like, I think one of the biggest messages to come out of it is that there is strength in showing restraint of if you as a brand or you as a creator like don't participate in this, because I feel like there is starting to be this moment of like oversaturation. Is this too much? Is every brand doing the same thing? And I feel like if everyone is doing the concept of the first idea that pops into their head, like everyone else is having this same kind of knee-jerk reaction. So the internet used to reward speed as a marker of like if you understood internet culture, and I feel like now it's starting to change into
It
like do you understand your audience? Does your audience want this? And
yeah.
is this the best content for you to be making? And then there's also been a little bit of criticism of, if we stack all of these things next to each other, is this how our audience actually perceives the content that's being
Right.
shown? And I don't know, Ryan, what do you think about that?
So it's hard because obviously I know my feed is different as a marketer, as someone who looks at these things critically. I know that I'm seeing a lot of them. Uh, However, I found out about this trend because my feed was full of fucking flags. And I started sending them, like, actually, I wonder if I can pull up that chat. I started just sending every single one I saw to the chat that we have together. And it was just so many. Like I couldn't stop. I was like, is this a joke? Am I flooding the chat at this point? Because like this was our natural discovery. All of these are memes of the flag. Like, and they just keep happening. Like, there's just so many. So in this moment, I feel that I experienced this from the complete outside. I was like, I was not working for a brand that decided to trend hop. I was not in a position where I had to create any of these things. So it was kind of like from the outside, I was like, what the hell? Why is everyone talking about like all these jokes are the same? Nobody's making a joke that I'm gonna remember. Like, and that's fine if you want to be like, we all have a friend who makes well, we have all had a friend who makes jokes that are not fully like complete, and you're like, oh yeah, like that friend gets people to laugh, but like, are you, you know, that's not memorable. You don't create your own. Like, it's the same with the brand. You might be getting the effect that you wanted. You got like 1,000 likes on this. You got some shares. It bumps your metrics, but are people remembering you for this moment? Was this a good use of your time? Did this bring your brand into a standout moment? Did this create something recognizable and memorable for your brand? Or did you just blend into every other brand who couldn't resist opening an AI tool and saying, make me relevant in this moment that is not mine? Okay, I'm gonna get off my
I think there's
soapbox.
something to be said too that like there are larger brands that sat this one out, and I feel like it's starting this type of like corporate copy and paste is starting to move into smaller businesses. I feel like I saw a lot of, not top tier brands participating in this.
Right,
So
like
like
smaller players.
smaller players, real estate agents, used car lots and dealerships. And it's like, if the used car lot is hopping on this trend, like, is this one that a top tier brand would also want to hop into?
So one of the most interesting things about the behavior associated with jumping on a trend like this is usually you look around and you say, okay, who else is chiming in on this moment and do I want to associate myself with them?
Also true.
And a lot of people are skipping that step, which it's not necessarily like it's not going to ruin everything you're doing, but you are going to start associating your brand with people who associate themselves with this kind of moment. And a lot of these are like AI generated. They are not maybe thought through. So even if you have like a really good idea, sometimes you are reduced to what you are surrounded by. And
It's the
is this the
company that you-
moment? Yeah, exactly. Is this the company that you want your brand to keep? I feel like that's how a lot of these people have not people, but like teams have started this motion. I want to be like this. I want to be like that. Okay, look around and see who's like that. Do you want to be like them? I don't know. I get the argument here that not everyone sees all of these in their feed at once, but I did. And it was really confusing at first because I was like, wasn't their message kind of anti-capitalist?
It was.
Right.
Deja, do you have anything that you want to add?
And
to
was
the-
it crispy?
the flag of it all?
I didn't. I naturally didn't see this in my feed.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure why, but I could tell you that I didn't naturally see it scrolling.
Good for you.
I
What-
did
what a
notice
treat.
that our brand, the two brands that I work for, did participate in a way that made sense. So I was like, okay.
Was it like a
Um
a different form than this, or did they put a message on that made sense? Like,
One was, yeah. One brand did a message, but it was like our like think music. Like it's like the iconic
yeah.
sound that was just on the banner. And then we used Photoshop, not AI, by the way. And then the other brand used their like in-show like
To reference
in-show.
it.
Yeah, it was like the same wording, like proposal and Empire State Building situation. So those bits that were in the show, they just kind of like fit it to like work with the wording of to take away from like the social SEO that was coming out of this what turned into trend from hot topic trending topic of the day situation. We acted on it pretty early on too, so that was pretty interesting. I think within like 24 hours or so. So I was like, not bad. But yeah, my take is I don't know. I think there's something about the black banner just feels really
It's got kind of like an anarchist feel. I
a
mean,
little
it's almost like
morbid.
that
Yeah,
was
a
the
little
vibe they were
something.
actually going for, and then it was
Yeah.
weirdly co-opted by like imagine if Chase Bank took like Luigi Mangione's headshot and they were like,
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
they
yeah,
don't get
yeah.
ours, LOL. Like
Right. That
like
kinda
not
felt like the
every
vibe,
moment
so
is right. And
yeah.
what is EXP? Like I've seen a couple like very corporate capitalist companies get involved in this, and I'm like, I understand that the
Yeah,
people on the
that was
marketing
that
team
was
were
really
clued in,
interesting to me.
but I don't know that you guys know what this means.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting compared to, hey, let's do Hannah Montana. Hey, let's
Right, it's
do
not a wig. Like,
the Super Bowl.
yeah, that's
So I was like,
why I
oh,
paid so much attention.
that's
And
my like now that I'm thinking about it, my other
I
like
also like
initial thoughts.
my entire
EXP's
career.
realty, by the way.
They are what?
EXP's realty.
Oh,
Realty?
see, it's like you're deeply like, okay, TD America, like, yes. I just feel like my whole career, in marketing has been looking for ways to stand out by showing up in places that people don't expect you. And oops, wrong button. I expect this. This is expected. So no one here is like, I've worked for so many brands where we hold meetings and we're like, okay, guys, we really want to approach this next campaign in a way that doesn't feel like we just copied and pasted something onto the current happening. That's what that was, you guys. That's what that was. That's AI. Whatever you have up is AI. I can feel it.
This one is very silly. It's incredibly AI. This is John Crowbar is like a singer of a southern-ish rock band. I don't know. It's a metal band. It's a stupid metal band, and it says heaviness has a name, John Crowbar, when heavy isn't heavy enough. And apparently it's heavy. This looks so stupid.
Zero
this
likes.
Is this AI mess the same thing that like you want your brand associated with? I don't know.
Right. I just think like we understand brands today, we understand that there's power and social capital in these moments, but there is also power and social capital driven by the community that is in the moment too. And so this is
Yes.
kind of an example of like brands showing up in my living room and not even bringing a housewarming gift, except this is like a brand is hanging out the meth family's house and they don't realize the meth family brought over all of their meth friends and everyone they know. Like there's like good people and meth friends. And like maybe that's not the party I would hang out if I was L'Oreal.
That tracks, honestly.
And like this is
I've
the
seen-
meth friend. The like AI ones, these are the meth friends. Okay. Don't quote
I've
me
seen-
on this.
I mean, it's a live recording. We're recording this. Okay.
That's okay.
I've seen a really funny mention in the comment section when people are doing some trash activities, and the comment in the comment section is may all your spoons be warm. So that's funny to me. I don't know.
Wow. The one
Anyway.
I've been seeing lately, speaking of the comment section, has been, do you hear rocks banging around when you shake your head? I just see
That's
it
a good
everywhere. It's like the mean comment. Like when you shake your head, do you hear rocks?
It's a good mean comment.
It's a good mean comment. I feel like we've been Rachel Carton I didn't read the piece yet, but her last piece was about how like the comment section is a place that like you can learn things and people are I just enjoy it was about brands on the comment section actually. It was like
Oh yeah,
brands are inappropriately showing up to the comment section. And one thing that I think we've been noticing is an uptick in silence brand responses to brands in the comment section. I have like a piece in my head that I'm kind of pivoting us to, but like, do you remember when it was novel to see MTV in the comments on Instagram? It was like before Nutter Butter. MTV specifically was one of the first accounts that I knew on my radar that just paid a gay guy to go be in the comments in cultural moments on Instagram as MTV. And so he would show up in their lives. He'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so hot. I'm going to get fired. Like I'm at work." Like, and so that was one of the first times I remember like building that goodwill with a community online. It's different now. It's different now. And a lot of people are telling the brand to just shut up because they don't belong here. Honestly, I saw one that I screenshotted last night that was so funny. Hold on. This is good. So, a brand showed up in the comments. Starry. The Starry, as in formerly Sierra Mist, showed up in the comments about this video. It was my gay guy friends finding out they're dating the same person. So really not a place that a soda needs to be in the conversation. And Starry shows up and says,
No.
"Wait, tell us more." First comment, silence brand. Second comment, shut up brand. Third comment, fucking piss water. Should be ashamed.
Oh.
That's
Nailed it.
active. Mm.
So all this to say, brands are not safe in the comment section, especially when you're not invited. Also, I'm not sure what Starry has to do with two gay guys dating the same guy. I think we're learning that there are some places that are brand safe and there are some places that are brand unsafe. And that's okay because the internet wasn't made for brands, it was made for people. Well, now it's made for bots, but that's a different story.
That is a different story. Oh my God. I think next week we should talk about bots in the comment section because I could go.
It's getting fascinating.
It's really
They're talking
bad.
to each other.
They're talking. They are. It's like I feel like we're watching true dead internet theory
Actually,
start to.
Write that down. I have a post that I know that we
Yeah.
can play. I have comments I know that we can show. So next week we're going to
There's
talk
some
about
that
dead
I
internet
saw
theory.
that say AI creator next to them. and
Right,
there's
because
been
that's the
some,
whole
like,
thing.
body people.
I'll be scrolling through
Yeah.
TikTok and it'll be
On
like, here's a TikTok
Instagram.
create AI video. I don't want
Instagram
that.
actually has it on the side that says AI creator, and I'm like, dang,
And
I
then
don't
when you're
want to
like
interact with
scrolling through
this as a
content,
brand.
it'll be like, here's Meta AI content. You should get in on this. Here's content from Meta
Yeah.
glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
But you know what content you should get on and who can help you?
Ecamm.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So yes, hey, so Silence Brand Live is brought to you in partnership with Ecamm, ECAMM.
We love them.
We love our Ecamm. So this helps us stream to Substack, LinkedIn, Instagram, and if you go to ecam.com/silencebrand, you can save 15% off any purchase
Or more on
and
your car insurance.
on your live streaming capability
Geico.
platform. No, not Geico.
Okay.
Ecamm.
It's Ecamm, but Ecamm is great. They're
We
constantly adding new features to their beta, which are just fun to play with. They allow us, what's really fun is to do vertical and horizontal at the same time. So I think you have a
Yeah.
choice on LinkedIn. You might have a choice on Substack. You don't have a choice on Instagram because you don't have rights on Meta platforms.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm having a day. I think
all right, let's
we brought
hold
the
for the
news to the
still.
people.
We
What's
did bring the news.
I think we did.
Oh, speaking of TikTok auctions really quick. I got this on a TikTok auction and it no longer says butter on it anywhere because it was so cheap that it rubbed off. Here, you can kind of see the ER right here.
Oh, but it's
Oh, you're
so cute.
a butter
But it's
squishy.
a butter
I
squishy.
still want one of those for no valid reason. I don't have a thing to hold. Are we holding things or what's happening?
I don't know. Just do something cute.
Wait, I thought I had another squishy here.
Because all I was like, I'm gonna hold my crab claw for the 1 millionth time.
Hey, there's never too many crab claws. I don't have
Okay.
I am sponsoring this this is a callback to I will buy anything if it smells nice. It's like $6 at Target.
Oh, I like you holding it like a gun.
Pew pew.
Wait, my eyebrows are gone.
Love that though. It did though.
It's been another
Freeze.
week on the internet. The brands are
Yeah.
branding.
It
The
just keeps
president's
happening.
still alive. Mitch McConnell, on the other
Mitch
hand,
McConnell is holding on.
Mitch McConnell is hiding in his turtle shell, and aides are unable to
Yep.
reach him for comment.
I'm gonna have to go clip him.
Yeah, me when I fucking get you. All right, it's been
Well,
real. It's
That's
been
all,
real.
folks.
Oh, that's all, folks.
Bye.